Hey, Shalom, Makim. I want to start off by giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. They were well. Peace and blessing to the elect of Israel. Shalom. This is just something that is, I just had to go ahead and put this on film, man, because at this point, man, this place is really through, man. All right. And it's not like we didn't know that already, but this place is through. Okay. Let me go ahead and show what I'm talking about real quick. This place has got to go, man. All right. Look at this. This is a screenshot. I was on social media, all right? And this is LeBron James' page. Okay. And then he said, and this, I guess he posted a tweet or whatever. I don't know what the hell, but basically the caption is, "Believe me, promise hashtag Laker Nation. The spell won't last much longer. I swear the marathon continues, man." What spell is this nigga talking about, man? All right. And to be honest, I don't really care, man. The fact is, they're pushing out that evil, wicked vibration, man. Okay. And this is Babylon the Great for you. And LeBron James is plugged in, man. Okay. LeBron James is plugged into the left-hand side. All right. That's why he's always throwing up this symbol. He's always throwing up, he's always throwing up the diamond and things like that. And I'm not trying to do it to, promote that myself. I'm just doing it for edification's sake, man. Okay. Not trying to sound like a Christian, but the Lord knows my heart. You know what I mean? But hey, nevertheless, this is the type of folly that we got to deal with, man. There's witchcraft everywhere, man. Okay, let me go ahead and just get some scriptures real quick, man, because the Lord is going to destroy this place from its witchcrafts, man. Okay, and let's just say it's not literal witchcraft going on, right? Let me start off with this. This is 1 Samuel 15, starting at verse 22. And Samuel said, "Hath the Lord Yahweh as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of the Lord Yahweh? Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than the fat of rams." Okay? So it's better to listen to the Lord than to sacrifice, man. All right? Verse 23, "For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry, which is all sins worthy of death," man. It says, "Because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord Yahweh, he hath also rejected thee from being king." And that was applying to King Saul at that time, okay? But that's the thing. Rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, man. And the Lord is getting ready to cut off this place and its witchcrafts, man. Let's get that real quick, okay? And this place has got to go, man. This place has got to go. Okay, it's vexing. There's witchcraft everywhere, man. Whether it's literal witchcraft or rebellion, man, which is as the sin of witchcraft. This is Micah chapter 7. And Micah chapter 5. And I'll start at verse 7. It says, "And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people, as the dew from the Lord Yahweh, as the showers upon the grass, that tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, and as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who if he go through both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver." All right, now this is twofold. This is going to how you're gonna have race wars, man, and Jake starting off with the tribe of Judah, so-called Negroes. They're gonna pop off these race wars, man. Right, and the Lord's going to put the spirit on and put a smackdown on these heathen as well. We're going to receive spiritual powers, Lord. Will we be a part of the elect, man? Okay. It says, "Thine hand shall be lifted upon thine adversaries, and all thine enemies shall be cut off." Verse 10, "And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will cut off thy horses out of the midst of thee, and I will destroy thy chariots. And I will cut off the cities and I will cut off the cities of thy land, and throw down all thy strongholds. And I will cut off witchcrafts out of thine hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers. Thy graven images also will I cut off, thy standing images out of the midst of thee, and thou shalt no more worship the work of thine hand. I will pluck up thy groves out of the midst of thee, so will I destroy thy cities. And I will execute vengeance in anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard," man. Okay, so get ready, man. The Lord is getting ready to cut off the witchcrafts out of this place. All right. Matter of fact, let me get this real quick. This is This is Isaiah 19. I'll start at verse 3. It says, "And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards." So yeah, they're gonna have these people, and that's what's already happening now, man. You see this nigga LeBron James talk about the spell won't last much longer, man. How the fuck you know how long the spell gonna last to begin with, man? You know, and I'm trying to be I'm not trying to be, you know what I'm saying, but you know, sometimes in the truth you get vexed, man. All right, and you give it to you hard and raw, you know, but I you know, I'm you know, rule my spirit. I don't want to rot the czar, but it's just this place is vexing, man. This place is very vexing, man. Okay. Now this is Isaiah 47, starting at verse 7. It says, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Right, Esau, you didn't think of the latter end of all your wickedness, man. All right, you didn't think Yahweh Shem was going to come on you in a moment, in a day, man. All right, and destroy this place in 1 hour, man. 60 minutes. All right, shout out to the brother Kaliah, man. Verse 8. Therefore, hear now this, that thou art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else besides me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. Right? Because that's the pride of these Babylonians out here, man. What you people call Americans. You know, oh, we got the greatest soldiers in the world. We're back-to-back World War champions, man. You know, America is untouchable. All right, that's the spirit they come in. Verse 9. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me, thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else besides me. Right? Because Esau, you have a God complex, man. And because the Lord got you plugged in on the left-hand side, you know, you think you're the shit, man. All right, but guess what? Your time is up. All right? Your time is up. And you see your kingdom falling, man. That's why you're trying so hard to try to prevail against us. But you're not going to be able to prevail against the men of the Lord, man. Lord, will we be a part of the elect? Verse 11. Therefore, that's why Yahushua said to Peter, I built this church upon this rock. All right. And the gates of hell shall not prevail against them. All right. Verse 11. The gates of hell is talking about you dark forces, man. And you're witchcrafts, man. All right. You got these wicked Jesuits and luminaries and stuff like that, man, in all these Freemasons and sorceries, man. They're just like how we cursing them, they're cursing us, man. You have wickedness. You have people in spiritual high places, man, throwing up curses upon us, man, praying on our downfall, man. And that's why we need to fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because the Lord could give us up to that, man. But the Lord got us, man. The Lord got us, man. No matter what, even if the Most High suffers some brothers to get touched by Esau, because some brothers have to die as a witness to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the Lord still got you, man. Read Wisdom of Solomon, the third chapter, man. You know, Salakia, you know what I'm saying? Let me stay in the spirit. Verse 11. All right. It says, therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know it from whence it ariseth. And mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Right, man? Because you're not going to be able to comprehend the sudden destruction the Lord's about to put on you devils, man. Verse 12. Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If thou mayest prevail, right? You know? So the Lord's being facetious. He's like, okay, now try to stand up with your witchcrafts and stuff like that. You know? See if you be able to prevail before my wrath. Verse 13. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators, stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. What fire? Those ICBM nuclear missiles that's going to be shot off on America, man, to destroy this place, to the foundation thereof. All right, it says, they shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before it, right? Because you're not going to have anything that's going to stop these missiles from going off, man. Sure say, none shall escape them. All right? You're not going to be able to outrun the missiles, man. Okay? First and foremost, A country Russia could shoot off one of their missiles. It'll take about 20 minutes to get here. You can't even freaking board the plane within 20 minutes, man. Much less get to the airport, you know, in 20 minutes, go through security, go through clearance. Nah, man. All right. And who knows? The Lord, like I said, he created the smith to destroy. The Lord could be putting the spirit on them to find out how to make the missiles even faster, man. All right. Till the time when they officially get a shut off word to where, hey, anything is possible with Yahweh Shem Yahshai. A missile could be shot off in less than 20 minutes, man. And make it here in less than 20 minutes, man. With the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. All right. There's nothing impossible with the Lord. Now, I'm speaking as a man. All right. I'm speaking as a man. Verse 15. Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander everyone to his quarter. None shall save thee. Right. So them same heathen nations, they're going to go back to their countries because they're going to see, oh, shit, this place is through. Even the heathen are going to dip from this place, man. But that's why the scripture say, in this city we have no continuing city, man. Arise and depart, for this place is not your rest, man. America is not our rest, but Jake wants to make it their rest, man. That's all right, because you will rest here, and it won't be in peace, because the Lord said that those who despise his ways, while they yet had liberty, they're going to know death by pain. Let me get this real quick. The book of Nahum. Go to the book of Nahum, chapter 3, and verse 4. It says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts. Who is this spiritually talking about? This is spiritually talking about America, man. All right, now this applies to ancient Nineveh, but this is spiritually talking about present day America, Babylon. It says, behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirt upon thy face. I will shew the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock, right? Because them other nations, they're going to see America being burnt off from afar, man. All right? And it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee and say, Nineveh is laid waste. Who will bemoan her? When shall I seek comforters for thee? All right. So the Lord is getting ready to destroy this place, man. You know, for the abundance of your enchantments, man. What you've been working since the beginning of this place, man. All your so-called founding fathers, they were all Freemasons, man. High-level Freemasons at that. Okay. That's why they're deep into Egyptology and shit like that. Because that's where that really all goes back to, man. All right. You know, this is Jeremiah 51 and verse 7. No, that's not what I want. But let me get this real quick, and I might close out with this, Lord will. It's Revelation chapter 18 and verse 23. And the light of a candle shall no more shine at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. And that actually goes with Jeremiah 51 and 7, how Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, and the nations drunk of that cup, and now they are mad. All right, because the nations, they took part in your witchcrafts, man. Okay, but guess what? Yahweh Shem Yahshai is going to cut that all off, man. You know, so that's what I wanted to get. Yeah, I just wanted to touch on that, man. There's witchcraft everywhere in this place. That's why we need to get the fuck up out of here, man. We need to be saved from ourselves, much less this captivity, man. We need to be saved from ourselves, man. We're subject to wickedness. We're subject to demons. We're subject to wicked thoughts. You know, we're subject to the flesh. Okay, let alone we're in captivity, man. Where we got to be subject to payment, subject to these heathen, man. We need to get out of here, man. Yahweh Shem Yahshai got to destroy this place, and the Lord will destroy this place in due time. All right, but so with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone that we will. Peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. Shalom and Ababa Ball.